Hey, good people, what's going on? Today, I told you I'm going to do back-to-back two videos, and I'm here with now the upper class release, like it's upper class, upper niche sort of a line of Dolce&Gabbana. This is the fragrance I really wanted to take my time and review. This fragrance is called this huge presentation, Velvet Exotic Leather. This is a niche line of this house, and this is more the premium line, more expensive, really. Exclusive kind of collection that they offer. So this is big thanks to brother Anis bhai, who provided me with the bottle. He is, you guys know, he has lent me many fragrances so far, and very big hearted guy, and he loves me a lot as a brother. So I always don't want to keep mentioning it, but thank you Anis bhai for your bottle courtesy. So I'm gonna let you know everything you need to know. I think one of my brothers, uh, Mr. Vishal Singh, aka Gabbar Bhai, really loves this. He wants to know my opinion on it. Okay, so I have it sprayed on my paper for some time, and I'll talk about it. So the presentation is really top notch, and it's kind of like a leather, smoky, sweet kind of a perfume. Okay, so let's see what you get. So first of all, the fragrance comes with this beautiful huge box. You can cover my whole face with it, and it's a sturdy little box. It's actually like a first box. There is another one inside there. So I love these ones, but this one is a little bit tricky. I'll tell you why. So the name of the fragrance, they have a lot of these in this line. So the problem is when you hold it like this, poof, this one falls. If you're holding like that, so it's kind of like instead of magic trick, it might actually be a tragedy for you. You might drop and break the bottle. I do not like that about this kind of presentation. The sliding out, it's a bit difficult. This is made in UK, and the prices on these are, I think, expensive. I think $200 plus for 150 ml. This is 150 ml. I do not know if they have a smaller bottle. So yeah, you open it. There's this other box. So when you open it, it does this, you know, boom. It's like really something else, but the box inside is really nice. The box inside looks like this velvety, very premium black and then gold. It just catches your eye, you know. I think it's a unisex perfume. So the name of the fragrance, again, Velvet Exotic Leather by Dolce&Gabbana. So that is a metal plate. If you're scared of, yeah, now I cleaned it. The whole thing is velvet, okay? Really lovely, really lovely. Bottom, nothing much. So the bottle stays inside. I took it out previously because it has this kind of podium, and then inside also got nice protection to it. Bottle sits deep down there. Reminds me sort of like Tom Ford presentations, but way better presentation. So now the bottle, bottle is really something, guys. These bottles are something you wanna just stare at. These remind me of Dior Privé collection and better. Nice little premium touch, metal plate. Look at the juice color, ambery, and then the cap has this suede sort of a leather, not leather, velvet sort of a, say what, wrapping. Up there, they're Dolce & Gabbana, established 1985. They're detailing everywhere. Bottom is the sticker. So juice color is very dark cognac, boozy color, and the cap, I think you can pick it up, no problem, but the heavy glass base. So this is 150 ml bottle, looks really big, and it is big. So this one will remind you of another fragrance I'll show you in a bit. I think this fragrance, it's getting a lot of comparison to Dolce & Gabbana, the one for men. Okay, these two get compared, and people say this is more sophisticated, polished, richer version of this one. Some people say this one reminds them of La Nuit de l'Homme. I'll let you know what I think of that. So the cap, when you take it off, it looks like this golden atomizer with white inside. So you fix it, the cap is very heavy. You fix it and you spray. Okay, the dry down is there on the paper. Let's show you the sprayer. Very good sprayer. I'll say 8 out of 10 kind of sprayer. Good distribution. Let that settle down, and let me talk about this fragrance. So this fragrance, I believe, is a unisex perfume. I think this has quite a few reviews. Not a brand new fragrance, I believe, but it has big fan following. Many people love this. If you go Fragrantica, I think many ladies will say they love this fragrance. Many guys would say they absolutely treasure it because this is so smooth, this is so rich, and there is their main three notes, I think, are leather, incense, I think amber, perhaps amber. I don't know if there's a tobacco in there, but I detect, I'm not going to talk about Fragrantica, I'm going to talk about what I get. When I sprayed for the first time, it is boozy, okay? It has that boozy effect of the juice color. and it's almost like a liquor which has orange in it. It's like almost orangey. When you smell it, it gets boozy. It's almost like a, not pure malt. It reminds you a little of Dolce&Gabbana, the one. Definitely, I get a little bit of comparison to this. Side by side, they both look really lovely. But this one reminds me a little bit of Dolce&Gabbana, the one EDT, definitely. But then that leather, the leather, it's, I am kind of like halfway between the two. Like, do I like it? Do I love it? Or I do not like it at all. When I smell it for the first time on my skin, this is pretty potent juice, guys. Longevity wise, it's really, really long lasting. Okay, that really surprised me because Dolce & Gabbana usually, the ones that I tried, most of them, they are not very beast mode. This is pushing on my skin about 8 hours and a half. Okay, 8 to 9 hours longevity. Projection 3 hours, very good projection. I don't know, something about Dolce & Gabbana, this one and the one, they on my skin are really, really strong and beast mode. Okay, so performance on me is great. So the thing is, you go past that leather, then comes the tobacco, I believe, and it's kind of like a smoky kind of a tobacco. There's a styrax in it. I think few other notes are in there, but juniper berries, I guess, I'm not sure. But the fragrance is very alluring and very mysterious. Okay, it's almost something that I think of a Rojada fragrance house they will make. Okay, that's a big statement because Rojada, the ones that I smelled, or let's say Tom Ford Amber Absolute, those kind of quality, this feels like almost that quality. So I really think this is a fragrance you want to get a sample first. You don't want to blind buy this because this is not for everybody. So I like it. Do I love it? I'll tell you why I cannot say exactly I love it 100%. This fragrance reminds me a little bit of this perfume, Aramis Tobacco Reserve. If you've seen my review, this is a fantastic honey tobacco fragrance which is green at the same time and gets stronger over time. It's sweet, but at the same time not all the way sweet. This same case with this. This has the sweetness of Dolce & Gabbana. It has little bit of La Nuit de l'Homme that people compare this with, but not too much. Let's say 25% of this, and Dolce & Gabbana, let's say 30 or 40% of it. So not exactly those two consist together and then make this fragrance. No, there's a lot more than those other two. So I think the fragrance, the specialty of this fragrance is, first of all, the presentation is great, longevity is great, no questions. When can you wear it? This fragrance should be preserved for special occasions. The boozy aspect of it makes it sort of like a cocktail, like a cocktail dress. You're gonna have some boozy, high class booze party kind of thing. It's not like a teenager party. This smells kind of mature. Okay, so I really like that about this. It's very high class, high occasion, like high class parties and stuff, special occasion kind of perfume. If you're going for a party or something, you wear it and you're gonna have great memories of those special nights out. Okay, I think you can wear this for cooler weather. It will work better. It will be complementing that cold weather outside. Okay, if you're wearing in the high heat, it can amplify on your skin and can make it overbearing sweetness, and the leather can pop up to be a little bit animalic. So kind of like a green leather thing going on somewhere there, which sometimes you might feel like a bit too much. It could have been toned down. So that's just one part which makes me like back and forth. Do I think it's a must buy? Maybe, like I love this kind of boozy sense, but the leather, it's kind of like the tobacco leather combination, the incense, smoky feel. It is not every day I would reach for it. That I know for sure. I would wear this out of winter 30 days. I would wear this perhaps 3 to 4 days because those special occasions, right? Not a clubbing fragrance, definitely. You do not wear this for clubbing. So dates, very, if you want to make a first impression, like you want to smell different from everyone else, this is a great fragrance for that. So the price point wise, I think you get a great value, guys. Like whatever the price, you get 150 ml, you can wear it for a very long time and you can finish the bottle very, very quickly if you really fall in love. But you have to be patient with this kind of perfumes. Okay, velvet, exotic leather. I think this is a multi-dimensional kind of perfume. It's sophisticated, but love it or hate it kind of perfume. How much do I like it? I'm in the midway. I love the aspect of sweetness that you get from the one, but at the same time I'm holding my horses back because of that smoky leather slash tobacco that is, I mean, in my opinion, it's like I'm not going to reach for it like Valentino Intense or Durum Intense. I'll reach for Durum Intense a lot more. but this is a very exotic perfume. Definitely the class and quality is there. So overall, how much do I like it? Longevity projection, great. Pricing is great. Presentation is great. This perfume on its own merit, I'm giving it 9 out of 10. In my world, if I'm gonna buy it, no, I won't buy it. Perhaps I'll get a small sample and then wear it on special occasion only, 10-15 ml, that's it. Not gonna reach for the full bottle. But you should definitely try it if you're trying to get some niche perfumes, and if you have spare cash, this is a good fragrance to try in cold weather. The boozy aspect is it's really lovely. So it has a tropical sort of a richness to the perfume. Okay, cold weather nights, this is gonna be a killer. All right, Dolce&Gabbana Velvet Exotic Leather, 9. Did I give it 9? Yes, 9 out of 10 for the quality of the juice. Thank you, Anis bhai, once again for the wonderful bottle. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember one thing, every time when you ask me, is it a must buy, is it a masterpiece, it's just a fragrance review. And it's an independent review. It's my independent, humble opinion. It's just one review. Do check out at least 5 to 6 reviews. Read what people write about the fragrance on Fragrantica. Then you can make up your mind. And the most important, test the fragrance before buying. Your nose decides what's best. That's it. No one else tells you what to wear. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a very good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye-bye.